Alright, time to get serious. Let's talk about these two Chocolate Factory movies. We're not including Wonka because I haven't seen that yet. That'll be the next review on the channel. However, I feel like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory gets more hate than it should. Is it that is there a lot more better things in the Wonka movie? The original, yeah. But there's also some things I feel like are better in Charlie than in Wonka. For example, I don't know why I always like the squirrels more than I like the golden goose egg. Hey, that's just me. A bad nut instead of a rotten egg. Yeah, she's spoiled either way. We all know that. Plus, there's more Wonka backstory in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, Count Dooku's his father. It is weird though that you grew up not being able to eat chocolate. You snuck a chocolate out of the fireplace because your dad burnt the chocolate. Versus, it would make more sense for him already loving chocolate instead of being a rebel. I guess being a rebel works. So the original Willy Wonka's obviously better because of the train sequence, and
It's a
Oompa
boat,
Doompa
not
Doompity
a
Doo
train.
is obviously a more catchier song than any of the ones in Charlie and Chocolate Factory. But let's not pretend that none of those songs are not catchy because they can get catchy all day long. But obviously, you can't remember all the lyrics as much. Oompa Doompa Doopity Doo. You. But let's not pretend that our childhood crush wasn't in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by the Baudelaire, the chick we
Beauregard,
didn't
not
because of
Baudelaire.
NBC and all that other stuff. Before then, after then, that was definitely a childhood crush, that's for sure. And her mom, let's not. Her mom is the villain in Home Alone 4. Why are you talking about Home Alone 4? The movies, the only good one are the first two. Eh, agree to disagree, I guess. The first two are definitely the best Home Alone movies. Why am I going off topic? Because this is random nonsense. I could talk whatever comes to mind. But the one thing that was kind of better about the train sequence though in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was you got to see more rooms. Like there was cotton candy. Haha, they're shaving cotton from a sheep. uh, there's definitely more world building in Charlie than there is in Willy Wonka. Obviously, Slugworth is like not really anywhere to be found in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as much. Oh, plus in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he has a dad. Willy Wonka, he doesn't have a dad. He just has a mom. So obviously, his grandpa is better. I think the grandpa was definitely better in Willy Wonka. Plus, they didn't drink soda and fly in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so obviously Willy Wonka's better for that. At least I don't remember them doing that in Charlie. But yeah. And the opening scene of those animatronics, that was kind of cheesy. It was like they're trying to rip off Shrek, you know. Wipe your face. uh, plus, it was obvious. I, 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 I don't really remember as there's parts I remember and parts I don't remember of each movie, but I do find it the way Charlie ends of his house being in the chocolate factory, I think that was kind of cool. Better in Charlie in that regards. But as for like the freaking when the kid shrinks, that kid, I wanted to punch the guy's face in the Charlie Chocolate Factory more. I wanted to punch the other one, but that's why Willy Wonka's better too. The whole shrinking, I guess, like they changed channels and shit. I guess kind of, I don't know. Going to the Oompa Loompa Island. I don't know. I didn't like how Willy Wonka looked there. It just looked terrible. And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Obviously, that didn't happen to Willy Wonka, but honestly, Oompa Loompas could get their own movie if they wanted to. Probably. But yeah, there's obviously. I'm not gonna discard Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and say it's the one of the worst movies of all time. No, it's not. As for reboot versus Willy Wonka, it's solid. I mean, I I literally watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory like a couple months ago. Willy Wonka, I don't remember how long it's been, but yeah, they're both. I like things from both movies. So, like I said, more backstory in Charlie than there is in Willy Wonka. But do we really need that whole backstory for Willy Wonka? Not necessarily. Plus, the other thing that kind of made no sense to me in Willy Wonka, you you lost because you drank the soda. Well, how come they didn't get punished like the rest of the kids in Willy Wonka? They eventually, oh yeah, you won. It's like you didn't get punished, so why were you being a? And then the whole family. I guess there's a life lesson in Charlie and Chocolate Factory about family. I guess whatever. You know, ends up shining Willy Wonka's shoes, and then they end up. Yeah, it's just Willy Wonka handles is better for like how Charlie actually he wins instead of having this. Oh, I don't want to abandon my family. I guess that is a valuable lesson, but and drinking so drinking soda, all the other kids get in trouble right away, but don't get in trouble till the very end because he doesn't want anybody to win. I guess that's a good one, but yeah. Honestly, I like both movies. I will never understand. I mean, I get it. Like I said, there's flaws. I don't like how Willy Wonka looked when he went to Boba Island. That's just, yeah. As for and the glass elevator that looked cool in both. But which the thing is, Charlie's more of an updated version, so graphics are kind of more CGI, I guess, whatever. More details to the drawings and stuff, I guess, than back then. So hey, but the the whole room where you can eat everything in the room, even the parents, them and I don't remember them eating. I don't remember all the Guardians eating in the freaking Willy Wonka, but yeah, and that really small room in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is very small door. I'm pretty sure that was in Willy Wonka too, but it also gives you Alice in Wonderland vibes going through a little door. But yeah, uh, either way, I'll never understand the hate, but I understand the hate at the same time. If that makes any sense. They're both good movies for their own reasons. Squirrels are better than goose eggs, in my opinion. And I guess it looked more like a garbage chute, like a like a sink type garbage disposal, I guess, with the eggs, but cabinet or whatever. And then in the one with the squirrels, it's actually like a fire pit. Yeah, you get it. I don't know what else to say. Wonka review coming next, I guess. See ya. As always, there's some things I forget. Charlie grows up to become a good doctor. I had to just say that joke. What else was there? I was gonna say. Um, yeah. I also owned Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory on VHS tape. That's and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory got on DVD not that long ago. I thought like a couple years ago. Disc was scratched when I got it. It was free off the side of the road. But I remember watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at somebody's house. They had like a SpongeBob TV, and like all the other TVs were playing SpongeBob. So we went out in the living room and they were and we watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So it's kind of just get away from SpongeBob, even though I loved SpongeBob as a kid. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, Willy Wonka, like I said, owned on VHS tape. I don't know how much I watched as a kid because some memories are kind of foggy, but yeah. The thing that's really best about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory more than Willy Wonka, you actually get to see the after effects after they like go through the taffy machine or the juicer and all these other things to get the bad stuff out of them or get that one guy taller. Yeah, taffy puller. Yeah, you get to see the after effects at the end of the movie. That's what I liked better about Charlie the most. Because Willy Wonka is just like, oh, they just go to these machines. Nothing. We don't get to see what happens afterwards. Yep.